Hey, Editor Alan here. Just thought I'd mention that the reason why Gretchen was not the host last episode was because we actually recorded that last time, and that this one was recorded before that. So there was just a bit of a mix-up in the editing process, and that's why the way things are the way they are. Enjoy.
Even if you click on the dialogue, it doesn't fill out the dialogue faster, and it doesn't let you continue even if you're spam clicking. Why? Why? You know I don't care! Leave me alone!
I saw a tweet that was like, alright, I'm tired of this. It's time for the executive to start functioning. and someone was like, is this about ADHD or the government?
What's the difference? It is a balancing act. Okay. Is you guys got a new couch and we didn't introduce them. I am officially dubbing the couch Jimmy. Any objections? I'm not hearing objections. Jimmy, welcome to the podcast.
The couch strikes me as more of a Teresa.
I'm open to the options.
What do you think? I don't know why. It came to me.
Yeah.
Teresa? Welcome, Teresa, to the podcast.
Parentheses, name subject.
Yes. Whoa.
Now we have 2 species of Spinosaurus.
Hi.
And it has like a big on its head.
Are you sure it's not just happy to see the paleontologist? I can't believe that worked so well on Alan.
Hello and welcome back to Leave Your Brain at the Door. I'm very tired today, so we're not doing anything.
In case you didn't already see that. Oh.
So yes, I've been working on this.
And we just go right back to it! Right back to Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone. Gameplay on those cards, they're always like, I murdered your dog and your cat, and I took your partner, and I shot you in the leg.
Leave Your Brain at the Door does not condone the opinions of one Alan Faber.
Waste of time in Genshin, basically. Like, they require you to have done other stuff, aka play through story or do event minigames or whatever, in order to gain the points that will allow you to redeem dailies.
I played Genshin before. So.
I know. I'm just saying they make it more of a pain in the butt, and I haven't been like, their gameplay isn't more enticing, particularly to me, especially because I like Lua's gameplay better and ZZ's gameplay better.
Oh, Gretchen, do you have like a thing on the screen?
No.
Okay, cool.
Yes, you can come over to the couch now, I suppose.
Light.
I don't know. I'm excited. Like, I don't know. I look at the characters and I get excited for Genshin, but every time I go to play it, I'm like, I'm playing for the Prima Gems, not for the game, and that makes me sad. So I'm probably just gonna stop playing Genshin. Starland ZZ's use such a low commitment that I'm like, yeah, I have an addiction, but like, it doesn't waste as much of my time. Also, they have a skip button. That's the big thing. They have a skip button. So miscellaneous event quests where random NPCs are talking to each other, skip. Events centered around characters I don't care about, skip. Give me rewards.
I just don't do it.
Yeah, I know. You also only have a character that releases that you want to get once every like 5 patches, which is a bad thing and a good thing.
Sometimes, but then other times they're like, hey.
Oh, they run 2 back-to-back mails. Gretchen, I have
Hey,
back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back.
Hey, I'm not only interested in the male characters. You know how many female characters in Star Rail there are? Where I'm like,
Okay, that's true.
I want
Star
her,
Rail is different, yeah.
but then immediately after is the male character that I want.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, I'll wait for a rerun. Same thing happens on the rerun.
I think
at the same time.
They have done the analysis. They
be
know
like,
the overlap.
Or they'll just be like, okay, so here are the next like 4 upcoming characters. And all of them are ones that I like. And then I'll go like a year without a character that I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Cecil.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I did uninstall it for you because I was.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't touched that game in ages. It just it
I
just makes
think
me
that
sad.
you should just be able to get the entire outfit in one, you know? Instead of having to pull for
All the different pieces.
9 pieces of a 5-star,
Yeah.
you should just get all of them at once.
If you pull a piece of the 5-star, can you use it?
Yeah.
Okay. So
You-
you don't have to have like the whole Exodia to use each piece.
No.
No,
The
you
whole
don't,
point is
but-
like, because like the whole point
listen,
of the game
the-
is like mixing and matching.
Yeah.
But then like
Also,
the outfits are so nice that like you know you want all of it. But if you want the outfit's ability, you have to have the whole thing.
yeah. The abilities for outfits are not like particularly important, but the thing is also that like you know that 7 out of the 9 pieces are there to not have to make you not get the dress. Like let's be real, the earrings, the forehead piece.
That's why you
Like,
set the
sometimes
dress
you like-
as the one that you want the most.
Yeah.
So it's like okay, this many piece guarantee.
Right. Yeah. That's
Like,
the one
after
you'll
this
be
many
guaranteed.
pieces, it's
Guaranteed the dress.
guaranteed.
But the
But
thing
then
is,
other times
you
it's
can't get
nice.
duplicate pieces at least. Like you can't get like you can get like the 5-star earrings and then the 5-star earrings again before you get the other stuff.
I don't think
You can't.
so.
I'm pretty sure
I think
you
it's
get
once
unique
it's
pieces.
only once you get the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah. So
Then
basically,
you can get.
once you have a piece, you won't get that piece until you've gotten all the rest of the pieces. So there is that, but like I just mean like, I mean sometimes they'll have like nice earrings or nice, but like basically usually for the whole set it was like you like 2 of these 9 pieces, you are praying that you get those 2. If
I
just
always wanted the whole thing.
yeah, or you want the whole set, but it's and the right way is to just save up for the whole set.
While I do like mixing and matching, I do like matching outfits sometimes.
Yeah, that
Even though real life me
Yeah.
never wears matching socks because I don't care.
till now.
Fictional me in this game wants the whole shebang. Okay.
Yeah.
I want the whole thing. And like there were some gorgeous outfits coming out that I really wanted, but I was just like the amount of like grinding that I need to have
Oh
to
my
do.
goodness.
Yeah, and there was even like a fancy new update that looked really cool, but all I did was I opened the game to listen to the new song on the on the
Yeah.
start screen. And yeah, and I was like, you know what? I don't have time for all of these games, and like some of them I don't want to stop playing, so I'm gonna keep those. And then like with the upcoming like Genshin characters I want,
Yeah.
like I want to focus more on that one, and also like 11 Infinity Nikki with the combat.
Oh,
I know, that's not-
Yeah,
that's
no.
Now the
It's
argument
not supposed to be the draw,
it's
but
not the focus of the game at all. The focus of the game is the clothes. I get it.
yeah,
However,
yeah,
when the boss fight is just running around the really cool looking boss with the really cool boss music, and you're just going pew, and it has 4 HP,
yeah, yeah.
and that's the weekly boss, you go pew, 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 and that's it.
Yeah.
There's dodging, but you just go,
Well, that
Out
means
of
it's a
the way.
Souls-like.
and there's a cooldown.
It just like I don't think there's anything wrong with the game. It's just that
And
the
the
other
NPC, like all of the NPCs are gorgeous.
yeah.
The voice acting is good. The world is gorgeous, but I just
It's
maybe like I'll go back to it someday. After Varka comes out, probably I'll uninstall Genshin again and reinstall Infinity Nikki again.
Dark is cool. I didn't realize. I was talking to Gretchen earlier, or maybe you were here, but just he's dual wielding, and I was like, oh fuck. No, he's dual wielding. I kind of want him.
great swords.
Yeah, and that's really. I'm like, he's
And
dual wielding
he's
great swords.
Huge.
This is really cool. And he's the first male
And
that's like
he's
an
blonde.
actual dude. Yeah,
Hey.
big dude. It just I do want him, but at the same time, grinding Genshin just to get the resources to get him. Yeah, it's not a problem, but I'm realizing
It's
because the
not like
problem is
there's a
we live
time-
in. What's that?
It's not like there's a time limit.
What do you mean it's not like there's a time limit? There is explicitly a time limit. There is very specifically a time limit. What are you on?
To get the resources for him.
Yeah, the end of his banner. What do you mean?
Oh, I thought you meant like level up resources and whatnot.
No. I mean grinding to get the the Prima gems.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, no. I mean it's
bank account.
we just. Oh my god. I'm not gonna. I refuse to spend exorbitant amounts of money on a game that I think is doing a disservice and not being competitive in the space. I don't know. I still want to like Genshin, but more and more it's like I have a limited amount of time, and I'm going to choose to spend that on things I enjoy more. And if you either must be more enjoyable or you must consume less of my time wastefully, and Genshin fulfills neither of those, unfortunately. Star Rail and ZZ fulfill the more generous, so like, but also just waste less of my time because they have the skip button. They have a lot of stuff that just gives out a lot of rewards. Like recently, they just did a bunch of stuff recently. It's just like, here, have some free shit, and I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, for real? Like, okay, here's how crazy it is.
It was Star Rail texted me. Was it Star Rail or Genshin? One of them texted me about free 1600.
Yeah, I got an email from Star Rail.
Wait, what?
It was like, get your free 10
It
pull.
was
And
like, your
it was
free
3 days ago.
1600 gems are about to
Yeah.
expire, and I was like,
Oh. Yeah, they Star Rail is sort of in between.
Spoiler alert, I forgot.
I don't have it installed on any devices. So.
Wow. So Star Rail is like kind of hanging in between, where I actually the reason I'm not hating on it as much as A, it's less of a time commitment, but B, they've been doing a lot of stuff of like their event durations are really long, so like you don't have to like it's less FOMO, so like it'll be like here's the events for the patch. 42 days to complete it, do it whenever during that time frame. Whereas like Genshin is like, yeah, this event lasts for 7 days. You have it one week. And we're gonna fill a shitload of time of NPCs just talking. And I'm like, this is why you need a skip button. Because if at least if you had a skip button, I would feel more inclined to do the event. But I'm like, oh man, am I really gonna sit here with it on auto in the background while I'm doing something else? Because that's I'm not gonna sit there clicking through all of the dialogue, because also it just takes a long time for the dialogue. Also, why do we have the thing where even if you click on the dialogue, it doesn't fill out the dialogue faster, and it doesn't let you continue even if you're spam clicking? Why? You know I don't care. Leave me alone. But yeah, Star Rail is nice. They waste less of my time. They have a skip button. They give out a fair amount of resources, not like a crazy amount. I don't love how they've been basically making it so that a lot of characters don't function without their weapons, or like they don't function very well. And also, what they've been doing recently is basically like, you know how like games will have like a character and then like a sword user, so they can only use swords, right? They've recently, for the past 2 year patches, like in terms of the 3.0, or sorry, was it 4.0 and 5.0? Basically, no, it's 4.0 right now. But for 3.x and for 4.x, they've introduced an entire new class of characters, so an entire new class of weapons, but you know what that means? You don't have any of those weapons to get. So you basically are required to get their signature, or the one, and then there will be like one free-to-play, somewhat easily acquirable, decent weapon usually, but it's only one. And when all the characters of the year are that same type, because it's not like a weapon, it's a class of characters. So, last class it was the, what are the summon people? I forget what the class is called, but basically it was all about, they have like a little summon that they can have. And
Elation?
no, Elation's the new one. Elation is the new one because we're in the funny zone, the meme world, hee hee ha ha zone. To someone who doesn't understand, don't worry about it, but it's basically, there's a bunch of cosmic gods in Star Rail, and that's the paths. His name is Aha. But basically, John is just like, what the fuck are you talking
Did he
about?
write the song Take On Me?
They have multiple references to Rick Rolling when regarding this, like basically, there's different factions, right, and they all follow the different paths, right? Those are the classes. Elation is basically the internet trolls of the galaxy. They're just like there to have a good time and to troll people. So there was a message, like a random documents you'll pick up or pertaining to them will just have like a Rickroll in it, or like just random stuff that's funny and I'm like enjoyable. It's part of Star Rail's more lighthearted nature in the earlier day. In a lot of its side stuff is one of the reasons why I really enjoyed it. But point being, going back to the original point, it's kind of annoying that they're introducing these new classes because you don't have the weapons. So you have to either get their specific weapon, which is one of the first new weapons of that class, or you have to, or there's like a one free to play before they fill out more free to play. They're called light cones, but if they even release those, so I'm not thrilled about that. But I do like the fact that again, their events last a really long time, less FOMO, and they give out a fair amount of free stuff. ZZ is just like, bro, you don't need to spend money on this game. Like, literally, there was an event that's like, log in and play, like, use your energy, and we'll give you a free 30-day monthly pass. Like, they're just like, yeah, that $5 welcome thing. And I was like, It was so crazy, because I just yesterday, I was just playing, and I was like, you know, I haven't wanted to pull for the current banner character, because it's a, like, idol group of characters, and I'm just like, on them. They're alright, but I'm not that thrilled about it. So I haven't been pulling. And then I realized suddenly that, I have over 8,000 polychromes. I have enough for 50 more pulls than I already had, which I was already sitting on 50. And I'm like, I just have 100 pulls. And, like, it has not... Bear in mind, this has been one patch where I'm not pulling for the character, and I have recently been pulling for characters and their weapons and getting them. And it's like, they're just giving out so much stuff that I'm like, well, that's nice. Also, dailies are super fast.
I'm so glad that Love in Deep Space only makes me pull for the card, and I don't have to pull for character and a weapon or something.
Yeah.
That would be heinous.
Yeah,
I'm really mad at the current banner, though.
I basically don't play ZZZ, and I haven't missed a character
that you wanted yet. Yeah.
Except for, I think the most recent character, the one who's the girl with two personalities.
Oh, yeah, Shunguang.
Yeah, just because I forgot, and then I ran out of time.
Well, that's my point. Is like you literally they give
like
out
I logged
so
on,
much free stuff.
I did do like 40 pulls or something and didn't get her, which is uncommon for me for ZZZ. I was like, what? I didn't just randomly get them? Anyways.
I'm sorry. I think I stole your luck for this one. This is the character that I literally got a double on and then got their weapon. And I was like, well...
You probably stole my luck, too.
I spent a whole day where
How dare you?
I played ZZZ for like 3 or 4 hours, maybe a little bit more, like actually doing events.
Uh-huh.
And I got a bunch
scraping
of
the bottom of the barrel over here.
you know the water spigot meme? Ah.
I don't.
I was
the one where it's like there. You've got like there's a water spigot and there's like one drip drop and there's like one and it's labeled as like a community.
It's like originally like some political cartoon.
Yeah, it was some political cartoon, and then you've got like this big fat character that's sitting at the end of the spigot, like getting all of the water, going, "I need more," and then like the poor other like bits of the like whatever other group you're saying that is not being fed well is like sitting at like the little drips of water coming out through a crack in the pipe. And that's me at the end of the spigot going, yes, the luck,
this.
Yeah, that's the me, yeah. That's me at the end of the spigot there. But yeah, I mean, I haven't been that lucky because I'm about to get to max pity for the weapon banner for Imith and Wua, which was what I really wanted to get around to talking to because I am so in love with Wua, aka Wuthering Waves. Man, the story, basically they just started like being really cinematic with their storytelling, and it's been really enjoyable. And I have a daughter now, and I have to go fight an outer god. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's just like the community originally was like, ooh, waifu, and then the story happened, and yes.
Now I'm just scrolling through cat pictures on the internet. But
honestly, the best use of the internet. But yeah, the story was just really cinematic in they've gotten really cinematic in their storytelling, and it feels like I think my Discord status right now is Wuwa 3.1 is an anime movie because it's
Yeah,
like
I got a notification about that.
about me changing my status. Discord, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, all like I think it started like a month or two ago. It doesn't happen every time, but sometimes I'll get a notification now for if someone joins a voice channel or if someone changes their status.
I know there's
But
been...
then the notification will like disappear after a while. But the little number on the app stays there. So I open the app and I go through every single server that I'm in, every single channel that I'm in. Like,
try and find it. Yeah.
where is it? I don't have any messages, and then I exit out. It's still there, and it drives me crazy. But then I found out that if I like bring down my notification menu again, it'll pop up there, and it'll just be like status change.
Weird.
Or so and so joined this voice channel.
I know there's been a lot of talk of people like wanting to potentially migrate to like TeamSpeak and stuff because of the fact that Discord seems to be doing a lot of stuff, gearing up potentially gearing up for like an IPO or something. They've been having the ads added and the age identification, age identification and stuff go down, which is like, I mean, inshinification, baby. We're getting to the shit part, the steaming pile of shit, as the author of the term describes it as.
Yeah, my Discord app, it doesn't give me like the number notification on it, luckily, but it has started sending me like status updates. But the weird thing is, it says it puts my screen name and then whoever's status update. So I'm sitting in the car next to Gretchen. We're driving to the track. I pull it down. I see my name, and it just blows a small raspberry. And I'm like, "What does this mean?" And it was her status. I was so confused. Welcome back, Cecil.
Cecil's back.
I'm glad he's found his own way to get into the curtain. He doesn't need it to be open anymore.
He's finding his own way. Yeah.
He has been taking the chair.
Wow.
Good for him.
I think.
So anyways, I've been absolutely killing it in Hearthstone lately.
Let's go.
I'm Diamond 7 now.
Whoa.
Which means I'm only 6 or 7, depending on how you look at
Dude, no, I'm gonna...
ranks away from hitting Legend, which is basically master tier of Hearthstone.
Sheesh, okay.
Except
nice.
It's like it's definitely easier to get than master in League.
Well, yeah, I mean the rank distributions is different. It's kind of like Overwatch. I know master was.
Now it is definitely. It's probably harder now than it was like at the beginning, just as far as the ranks go. There's more ranks. There's bronze.
Right.
Let's see. There's bronze, silver, gold, plat, diamond, and each one of those has 10.
Yeah.
Where it used to just be there was 25 ranks.
But isn't it also you can it's 3 stars to get up to the next one, and then you can
3
get
stars,
multiple stars from if you start win
streaking. You get 2 each if you're on a win streak.
Yeah.
You can D-rank. You just can't rank. I don't think you can rank down from like diamond to plat. I don't think.
Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. I think the way you have to compare those ranks is just via percentage of player base.
Yeah, and I think the percentage of player base in Ledge. Actually, I really don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
is the thing. But I do. To quote a content creator I watch sometimes, half of the community doesn't know how to tie their shoes.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But also, I'm using a deck of my own creation, which feels very nice. And I was telling this a little bit to Gretchen. There's like 5 or 6 neutral legendaries right now. That's just like, this is good card you put in deck. I don't have most of them.
So basically, what you're telling me is you didn't put any game changers in your deck.
I do have. Actually, I don't know if it'd be considered. I do have a card that was nerfed that used to be insane and is still good. I think I've told you about it. It's the 125 mana.
Yeah. I remember that one.
It goes off a lot less commonly now, but it still has won me several games. But it's really funny because I'm playing Rogue. Half the cards are, oh, take a card from your opponent's hand, take a card from your opponent's deck. Well, get a copy, not take
Yeah, get a copy of it. Yeah.
So when I run into the rogue mirror match, I have less hits for them.
Oh, yeah.
I take their good cards. They don't get my good cards.
Right. Okay.
I win the mirror match like 90% of the time, I'm pretty sure.
That's pretty funny.
And also, I just, if I just copy the meta-defining cards, I don't need to have them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just had a game just now where it wasn't decided by any of that. It was decided...
Wonderful! Wonderful!
It was decided by the hero power, the imbued hero power, which is get a random minion from another class.
Uh-huh.
And I got this card called CCG, which is a pun on CCG, Collectible Card Game, which is what Hearthstone is. And it's a card from Demon Hunter, which is the class that was notoriously broken on release. Like, 3 cards had to be nerfed in 24 hours, broken.
Dang.
And what the card says is add a bunch of cards to your hand, depending on certain conditions, from release Demon Hunter.
Okay.
Which was like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 years ago. I wasn't playing at the time. So you're thinking, oh, those cards are like 3 or 4 years old. They have to be okay. They have to be at least not broken anymore, right?
Right.
This card won me the game.
Oh.
I played it. I got some really good cards. I played them right away because Demon Hunter, everything's cheap.
Uh-huh.
I bounced it back to my hand. I played it again. I got some more cards. I played them. They were really good cards because they're from Demon Hunter. Then I played Tess, which replays all cards you played for another class. And I just killed my opponent. They were playing Priest, a control deck.
Deserved.
I just killed them on like turn 7.
Your brother is committing war crimes. But he's doing it in a morally decent way. He's not committing war crimes. He's not committing war crimes with...
We can look past war crimes.
Yes.
Okay, we can look past...
We can look past the war crimes.
That's a future episode topic that I thought of today. I'm gonna collect Otome game characters with war crimes.
With more crimes. Oh no! Oh no! I can do the same with like Nikkei characters. This is great. There are some heinous characters.
I'll give you guys a lineup.
Oh man!
Be like, okay, so the crimes are blah 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 blah. Which one of these handsome gentlemen committed these atrocities?
I just thought of a great idea stemming from that. I just don't know how it would be executed. If it would be great, but
I mean, if there are any games that you were planning on playing on there, it'd be a bit of a spoiler, but
at the rate I'm going with visual novels, I'll see you in 2060.
Oh, Jacob soft called you out last night.
Yeah?
He's playing through Revengeance right now.
Yeah.
And he was like, he just keeps saying, oh, the game's not that hard, and then he dies 50 times to the same boss. I'm like, oh, so the game's hard, right? He's like, no, it's just me. I'm like, okay, Jacob, whatever. And he's like, no, John, it's not that the game's hard, it's that I'm savoring the game. Just like Alan's savoring his backlog.
That's right, I am savoring that damn backlog. No, dude, honestly, the real answer is I'm cripplingly addicted to gacha games. Because again, if I just quit Genshin and Star Rail and ZZZ and just played Nikkei and Wuwa, the ones I actually enjoy, and stop playing Enfield because I've just been doing dailies in Enfield too, which are fairly quick, but if I just stop playing everything but Wuwa or Nikkei, or maybe both of them, I would probably start burning through the backlog. And honestly, I've been thinking about cutting it off because
you just need to switch to a vibes-based gameplay model.
Well, the problem is they call it an addiction for a reason. It feels really good to hit that check mark box saying I did my dailies. Rewards.
I'm gonna be honest. I use a vibes-based gameplay model, and sometimes it gives me decision anxiety because it's I don't really feel like playing any of them, but I want to do something.
Yeah. And
I just don't know what to do.
I see. There's also the problem
of executive dysfunction.
What happens?
You
What
mean our
happens?
government?
I saw a tweet that was like, all right, I'm tired of this. It's time for the executive to start functioning. And someone was like, is this about ADHD or the government?
What's the difference? Oh, man.
I'm over halfway through Expedition 33.
Yeah.
Nice.
The problem,
Nice.
my analysis paralysis with that game though is like, how much do I want to 100% the open world part of this?
Yeah.
Do I want to just finish the story or do I want to explore everything? Because like, you know, the individual, it's like there's the continent that you explore and then there are like specific areas laying spread throughout the continent that's like the actual part you explore, and those are like pretty linear with like some little branching bits for like extras or whatnot. And I'm like, okay, do I want to go to like just the story required ones, or do I want to like spend the extra time and like explore the extra ones that I haven't been told to go to
Have you?
but exist?
Have you?
But also, I've spent this many hours so far, and like, do I want to get to the end of the game and then go explore everything? Because usually what I do is like get like 2/3 or like 75% of the way through the story, and then like right before the end is when I go and like
Clear out the side
100%
stuff.
everything. But I'm like, okay, I don't have as much time these days
Yeah.
to 100% everything. So like, there's a place over there I could go to. There's a place over there I could go to. But the story's like, go over here.
You know what
So I'm
I'm
like,
going to tell you?
I'm just gonna go over here, and then if I find any places on the way, then I go to those places. Unless it's like danger, then I'm like, not going here. If it's like higher level place, okay, see you later.
You should employ a vibes-based decision model. That's what I'm gonna tell you. You told them
yeah, and
that we should do
the
that.
Vibe has picked Expedition 33.
Yeah, well, no. So my point is, even within Expedition 33, use the vibes-based decision model. So
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
what
like
I've
going
been
over
doing.
there. Yeah, I.
Are you trying to complete the game or are you trying to savor the game?
Both.
I think in like it depends because
I feel like I've been doing an even mix of both most of the time.
I've reserved like the 100%ers as like games that I like. I'm like, oh, this is a really, 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 really good game. Like, this is one of my favorites. I will like make it a point to 100% or do a large majority of it. And then the games where I'm not feeling that much grip, I will just be like, okay, we're just gonna go through the main story and do side stuff as needed.
It also depends on my mood of like that play session, because there's some days where I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna go over here, but like if I'm playing it during the week usually, where I have like, okay, this is my bedtime, I only have this much time.
Yeah.
Then those days, I'm like, all right, all you other locations, I do not see. Stop.
I can't see you.
You will not tempt me, except for that one.
Yeah.
I only go where the story tells me to go, up there. But like, if I'm playing on the weekends, then I'm usually more like,
Yeah. Then the week is.
let me
in
go
dailies
fight
for
this
me.
thing. Oh, it did 10,000 times my HP with one attack. Okay, I'm not supposed to be doing this right now.
Really? What made you think that?
If it's just standing, hanging out in the world, I'm gonna try and fight it.
Yeah.
Unless it specifically tells me, watch out, dangerous. But it usually doesn't. Although there were a couple times, like early in the beginning, where one of my party members was, as I was running up to an enemy, one of my party members was like, "Careful, this one looks dangerous." I'm like, they're enemies. They're all dangerous. Like, I'm gonna fight it anyways. And I start fighting it, and then it's like, BAM! You died. That's not what it said. But, and I'm like, okay,
Maybe they were right.
maybe it was dangerous. I'll listen to you from now on.
You didn't listen to them, did you?
I still try and fight it.
Oh.
Every time I'm like, ooh, let me see if I can do this. Sometimes it's fun, and sometimes I want to throw my controller away. But then I pick it back up again, and I'm like, I know I can do this.
And that's what it's all about, baby!
And then it's like 3 hours later, and what did I complete in my game session today? I fought one boss.
Cecil.
Yeah, that is like kind of the depressing part of like, because there's so much content available, it's like I almost want to rush to get through stuff, but then I don't because I also want to savor and enjoy what I'm doing. So it can be a struggle because like you feel like when you're savoring and enjoying it, sometimes you feel the pressure of like, oh, but I didn't accomplish anything. I just like, you know? And then also what happens when the vibes tell you to play League of Legends for 10 games in a row? What happens then?
Don't listen to the vibes.
What if the vibes tell you to play ranked solo queue for the entire day?
Then don't listen to the vibes.
What if they tell me to be an unproductive citizen and not go to work and not be employed and don't like? What if they tell me I don't feel like doing anything today?
The vibes tell me that every day. But
Yeah.
Cecil agrees.
So like
Cecil's mourning for us.
yesterday was kind of funny because
like,
I
you
just
guys live in a society.
you guys live in a
don't.
society. I'm a cat. I'm a cat. I have no society to live in.
Cecil.
Yesterday was funny because I started. Thank you, Cecil. I was like, I'm gonna play a couple games of solo queue. It's like morning / midday. I just feel like playing League, and I play a couple games. I'm like, all right, it's time to get up. And then I get a message from my boy, and he's like, or no, it was Josh messaged me, I think. Or I think I played one game, and then Josh messaged me and was like, yo, you trying to play games? I'm like, ooh, yeah. So we play a game, or 2 games, I think, maybe 3. And then we finished, he's like, all right, I gotta go. And I'm like, all right, it's time for me to go for my run. And then my boy Vincent is like, hey, yo, you trying to game? And I was like, I'm not trying to not game. So then we play like 2 to 3 games. And then the evening finally rolls around, and they're like, so Clash ARAM right now. And I'm like, I guess I'm playing League of Legends all day. So I went for my run because I had time, and then I came back and I played Clash ARAM. So yesterday was like mostly just League of Legends. Because it just turned out that way, okay? I had a planned, somewhat productive day for yesterday, and then I played League of Legends all day long, pretty much. Not quite all day. I did get some stuff done, but...
Speaking of League of Legends, did you hear about the sleeper OP item this season? Which isn't that sleeper anymore?
What is it?
Zeke's Herald, or Convergence, or whatever.
Oh, I have been seeing that in pro play and just in general a little bit
Apparently, even like Nefiri builds it first item.
Oh yeah, it's
because it's
so
good
cheap.
Stats. It gives ultimate haste, and it's cheap.
It's one of those things where they just made it too gold efficient.
Yeah.
There's like a whole epidemic of junglers building support items because support items are very cheap and very gold efficient, and it's like, well, just have the jungler build fucking Zeke's Knight's Vow, whatever BS, and also it help. The main problem I think IMO that is causing this is that ADC is really strong right now, which I should be abusing, and instead I have logged 15 games since season start, which is, when did the season start? Like 2 months ago. We're late February, so like about 2 months ago.
It's like
barely
a week into January or something.
Yeah. Point being, ADC really strong, so everything you can do to keep the ADC alive and doing damage, pretty good.
Also, they keep buffing Senna.
Why are they doing that?
They're buffing ADC Senna.
Oh, okay, no. That, to be fair, that was because ADC Senna was building support.
Oh.
So they're trying, because Senna is in such a weird, aggression is like gonna tune out entirely, but Senna as a champion is in such a weird spot because they are trying to balance it for both support and AD carry, and they want support to be balanced in such a way to where you generally speaking want to build more support and not more damage heavy, but then they want ADC to build more damage heavy and like actually build it like an ADC would, but like Senna is never gonna do as much as a hyper carry in terms of damage. And so you have to like buff their supportive capability to the point where we'll just build the support build, or the damage items are so good that you should just build the damage items.
That's the thing. So Armand's been playing Senna. I've been doing with him. I've been going Swain.
Yeah.
Senna does a lot of damage.
Yeah. She does decent, but
her stacks stack up. He was like 3-shotting Rise late game.
Yeah, no, she can be good. The problem is into like a hard tank, she just doesn't, like, she's an immobile AD carry that doesn't burst down a tank. And now it's not as relevant in solo queue because there's less tanks. And she still does good damage. It's a balancing act. Oh yeah, okay. It's, I don't know, Senna's in a weird spot. I don't know, there's a lot of ACs in general are just strong right now as well. But I don't know, I didn't think Senna was that overpowered.
Well, I mean, they buffed her this patch, so she's probably not.
Yeah, I mean, they nerfed my champ.
Well,
so.
sorry, they adjusted her. They buffed her damage. And
I love how they
changed her support.
Dude,
something.
I feel like adjust is almost never like actually adjustment. They're like, yeah, we adjusted because we wanted to shift the power, and every time it's like, yeah, they like gave a little half nerf to one section and then giga buffed another section, or they like did a little small buff and then like a giga nerf, and I'm like, just call it a nerf overall or a buff overall.
It's not black and white. There was a slight change on one thing that made it different.
I don't know, just say like adjustment leaning positive or something and adjustment leaning negative. I don't know.
They don't get paid enough to do that.
True. I mean, it's not like, I don't know. It's not something that's that important because, I mean, a bunch of people don't even read the patch notes in the first place. And
like me.
Yeah. So it's like, it really doesn't matter that much, but I don't know. ADC strong. I should be playing more solo queue. I haven't been playing enough, but also I've been playing terribly.
But yeah, so apparently Swain is really good now with Zeke's convergence. Now that's, I'm pretty sure, mid lane. But like, if it should probably work support too.
Swain's so strong right now. Like, if you wanted to play ADC Swain, I mean, all ADCs, including myself, don't know how to dodge Swain E. So like, just if you want freeload, just play ADC Swain. It's apparently really strong. Low play rate, but also all mages are just doing strong bot lane right now. It turns out it's not AD carries that are strong. It's just being the bot lane quest and having more gold. Big shock, having extra gold makes you stronger.
And an extra item slot.
And an extra item slot makes you stronger.
Yeah. The problem with me playing Swain ADC is farming is hard on Swain and I'm not good at it because I don't practice.
That was my problem with Swain. I tried it because I wanted to pick it up a little bit and I was like, dude, why is farming hard?
And
why is my wave clear suck?
Solo queue supports usually don't know how to play with an ADC Swain.
That was my frustration with playing Veigar bot, is because you get a support and they don't realize that I'm not really a champion early.
Yeah.
And then like they're like hard engaging. I'm like, dude, you ran face first into two people who are strong early, and I'm a Veigar. I want to sit here and stack.
Yeah. Swain is a little bit more of a champion than Veigar early, but like until 6, not really.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, like he can get the pull in, but if you don't have like a strong partner. Too, and it depends on like how much they're mispositioning to get the engage or whatever. You know,
because Swain is so funny. Because like as support, like he does a lot of damage. As ADC, he does not do a lot of damage.
Yeah. At least until he gets like
relative.
Yeah, at least until he gets like a lost chapter or something. Like his base flat stats are not that scary.
And also just rushing Rylai's on Swain support feels so good because I don't need to be the damage, and the utility is so strong and the tankiness.
Yeah.
But now with Zeke's, I can have basically the same thing, but actual tankiness. Except I have to be closer to them to get the slow, but whatever.
Yeah.
I'm Swain. I can probably do that.
I haven't run into a lot of Swain yet. I've barely played, but...
I haven't either.
Yeah.
Myself excluded.
My champ gets banned, though, sometimes. It makes me sad, because Jinx is really strong and really popular right now.
My champs don't get banned. because they either want to play Nami or it's Rel and Swain. And like,
Yeah.
who plays those characters? Me. That's who.
That's you. Yeah.
Man, I don't want to play the meta. Other than Nami, I don't want to play the meta supports.
What even are the meta?
It's
sports
like
right now?
Braum, Nami, I think Karma. Actually, no, Karma. I don't remember if Karma's good. It's just like, and like
Enchanters.
Janna. It's just like
It's Enchanters.
enchanters that
Lulu.
are good at disengaging.
Lulu.
Probably, I don't remember. I looked at it and I was like, this is a snooze fest. Forget this.
It really is.
I'm gonna stick to my Q
It's how do I empower the ADC to 1v5, which is great for me, but not so great if you play support.
Yeah, because ADC being support in solo queue is such a coin flip. Like
Yeah.
League is already a coin flip, but it's like okay.
I just say being a part of the duo lane it feels very coin flippy.
True.
It's
It
because
goes
like
both ways.
it goes both ways. Like I've had games where I'm like, dude, can I get someone who like can click buttons like just at all, or can you play a regular champion that is designed for this role? Why are you playing Shaco support? Sorry.
Because it's like, okay, if the matchmaking says, let's see if John can carry this game, and I'm playing Nami, and I've got like a Draven, and the Draven just doesn't ever click on the enemy champion, I can't do anything. I can like roam mid or whatever, but roaming is hard when you have a bad ADC because then they're gonna die.
I think the more frustrating part feels like just in the mid game. Like you can have an ADC who lanes well, but as a support, and you're like, all right, cool, we're off to a lead. But if they run face first into 5 enemies in the mid game, like they're just throwing their lead that you got them, and then they've just you've just enabled them to give over a bounty effectively, which is it just sucks. That seems depressing. My frustration is being down in lane. Again, Gretchen as the host, we have taken over. We're like, yes, we understand that you are the host. However,
did you want to do something this episode?
Well, I have something.
I mean, I had like something just in case, but yeah, my plan was we're just gonna chat and I'm gonna pick someone. It's been predetermined. I won't tell you the rules.
I will. I have something to do because I wanted to. Because I realized it's just something that we did. Is you guys got a new couch and we didn't introduce them. I am officially dubbing the couch Jimmy. Any objections? I'm not hearing objections. Jimmy, welcome to the podcast.
The couch strikes me as more of a Teresa.
I'm open to the options.
What do you think? I don't know why. It came to me.
Yeah.
Teresa? Welcome, Teresa, to the podcast.
Parentheses name subject.
Yes. So I thought we should do that. Just, because it's kind of whack that y'all got a new couch.
Courtesy
and
of my friend Marine.
we just didn't mention it. We just swapped the setup. Like
We're just gaslighting our viewers.
it was always there. I don't know what you're talking about. Man, you guys know the clip of the fridge? Do you guys know the fake fridge? Oh my god.
Wait, maybe.
Wait.
Fake fridge?
The fridge is a lie.
That
Yes.
sounds familiar.
It's a clip of a streamer where basically he has
I'm rifling through
in the background.
Yeah,
I know.
And they're always telling him to get to open the fridge and what's in the fridge, and he's like, you know what? Guess what? And he goes over to the fridge and it's a cardboard cutout, and he pulls it out and he says, the fridge is a lie. It was never real. So
That's so
like
funny.
think about how long he had to keep that joke going of like just this cardboard cutout of a fridge in the background, and he just pretends this thing.
This isn't a couch, it's a cardboard cutout of a couch.
That's not the peace tree, it's a copy of the peace tree.
Yeah, that's right.
The real couch is behind the camera.
Whoa.
That's intense.
We've just been doing the like sitting on air thing. Like we're
Yeah.
just that good.
Yeah.
We're actually just...
Imagine how hard it is to do it with one leg.
Yeah, like hold on. Okay, that's a little hard, yeah.
Yeah, it's just I'm
Imagine
trained
how
for
hard
years.
it is.
Wait, are you telling me
when you're sitting like this?
Gretchen is levitating. She's just floating.
Gretchen has ascended.
Yeah, going back to the original point, come play Wua.
No, come play Enfield.
I mean, it feels good too so far.
No.
I've unlocked dailies.
Nice. Yeah.
I I'm RPG maxing.
Yeah, that's what I wish I was
And
doing.
I'm anime maxing.
Well, you can do that in UWA. Again, like the main story was literally, I was like, wow, this is just like an anime movie. I'm just sitting here being an observer. This is great. And they had like
I'd rather
cool
just
cinematic
watch
cuts.
anime.
That's fair.
I'm watching 4 series this season, and I guess technically 5, but Netflix did a Netflix thing and like released the whole thing at once. It's not releasing weekly, so I don't know if it counts.
It counts.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't it count?
It counts. You're watching
It's not like
You're watching it.
You're watching it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you clicking the button, looking at the screen and listening to the audio? Then you're watching
I
it.
meant like for the.
Unless you're just a dirty listener.
Did it release during this season?
Yeah.
What do you think the answer would be?
If you're not watching it this season, then what season is it part of that you're watching?
Yeah.
Like,
Wuwa just hits that like niche of like I love self-inserting and stuff, but then like they've also like kind of separated out and made the main character like kind of their own character as well, and like there's also, I will spoil the concept of like the whole premise is actually sort of time loopy-ish. Like there are now, we've gotten to a region, characters are showing up now of like who knew the past you before. So that was the one thing that I like actually about the story compared to Genshin's, is that like it's actually really cool to run into characters who like know of a different version of you that you don't really know about, and then like find out more about that past you and how you've changed from that past you. I really like that as a storytelling concept, and it was really cool to see it, because like especially like characters just seeing like they design it in such a way where they're showing the characters you can see the characters' emotions on their face of like they know you and they want you to remember, but they also know you don't remember and are just sad. Like they're just because it's you, but it's not you. It's different, and I thought it was really good and really well done. So I'm really enjoying it. I have a daughter now, as does like all of the WUA community. Except for weird people who think it's not a father-daughter relationship, despite you rescuing them as a small child and raising them basically, and then leaving for milk. That's you went to leave for milk, and yeah, then they did some stuff, and I won't spoil any more than that. And now you're back, but you don't remember. I mean, there's one great line where she's like, "What was I like?" Basically, because you confront her and like, "What are you not telling me? What's going on?" And you find out about this, your past self having raised them, and she's just like, well, what was I supposed to do? Hey, I'm that kid you used to raise. We gotta grow up and stuff, but you missed all the big stuff, and I kind of got myself killed, because she's a digital ghost. Like some weird stuff happened, and she's like can't interact with the world, sort of. And there's some loopy shenanigans that I won't entirely spoil, but suffice it to say, the main story quest was like, we gotta defeat a thing so that she can come back to reality, because nobody knows what happened to her. Because to everyone else, apparently, she just went into a training thing, and then the pod opened and she wasn't there anymore. Also, there was a really cool trailer cinematic that was just awesome, of like her, because she wrote on her thing, which means more like, you know, the career. I'll enjoy. Cecil is just like, okay, we have to explain to the camera. Cecil is up on like the windowsill, and like in the section like the edge of the window, he's like leaned up, like stretching on it, just like.
I'm pretty sure he does it for attention.
He's doing a big stretch.
Yeah, I'm imitating you, idiot.
Yeah, I trained him.
Anyways.
Every time he does a big stretch up on the wall, he would get a head pat, and so he.
Oh, so he does that.
Doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Head pat.
Yeah,
Or
I'll like tap on the wall to see if he'll do it. Sometimes
Yeah.
he does, sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah,
And
sometimes
I
he
like
does
that.
it on command.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
When he's hungry and I walk over to where the food is, he does it a lot.
Yeah, you, Cecil. Come
We're
here.
talking about you.
Come onto the camera.
Yeah, you want to join us?
Show your face.
Well, he's deliberating.
He's
Point
being
being-
shy.
Story good. is
Nice.
genuinely very enjoyable. I also like the fact that WUA just makes weapon banners guaranteed. So there's no 75-25, there's no 50-50, there's no Genshin's atrocious 33-33-33. Why is that ever a thing?
I just don't pull for the weapons.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Except for the one time that I did and I got all 8 of them sword.
yeah, the way I treat it is basically just like,
Cecil,
What
we're
are you
stop.
doing?
We're not gonna come over there. There he is. He's like, I know I'm not allowed on the
I
couch.
just-
I'm not allowed on the couch.
I just want to support like devs that are being more generous. So, and it makes me happy. And it also, hey, it's a W for me as well if I enjoy the game and they're giving me more rewards. And yeah, so me like WUA, it's very good.
That reminds me through a chain of thoughts.
Yes.
So I was watching Commander at Home
Okay.
the other day, and they had Matt Mercer on,
Okay.
and
Yo. the
he
goat.
brought a deck that was all about flipping coins.
I gotta steal his deck.
They have the deck list. I could literally send it to you. The Commander doesn't actually say anything about coins on it. It's like,
So I can totally swap. Wait. Oh, what color combo is it?
I think it's blue, black, red.
Ah! I just want to run Usuri.
I mean, you could probably make a couple changes. And
Yeah, that's what I'll probably do. Is I'll probably just use it as
his
a base. And then swap
ability
in Usuri.
is you can like pay to and tap him, and the next single target instant or sorcery you cast, you can target one thing for each other player, which probably helps flip coins.
Yeah.
But
John?
yeah.
I have a question.
Hmm.
Do I sell my soul to build that build that net deck Y'shtola? Cause like, I encountered a problem.
What's that?
I read the deck list and then I feel my soul being drained out of me, because it's like Phyrexian, counterspell, 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 destroy enemy target creature, Sheldred the Apocalypse, which is in like all of them. I'm like, is there a replacement for Sheldred that like just does one of the things? No. The answer is no. They didn't. Can you just make a weaker Sheldred that's not a Phyrexian, like one that just either gains me life when I draw, or one that deals damage when they draw? Which there is one that deals damage then, but they're red. Razorkin Needle, and like there's a black one that does it. That's all right. That's an enchantment that I can run, but like it's too good not to be run, because while it's not a Giga Cringe and doesn't have 7 toughness, it is like a 4/5 that causes you to gain life and lose life. Wow, you skidded right into there. Yo, he just Tokyo drifted in and then hopped right into that second level of that shelf.
Cecil really likes shelves.
Hold on, with the camera, the people need to see this. Yeah, I was gonna say we need to show what Cecil just hopped into.
Behold.
He just ran across the floor and then just jumped right in, skidded right in there. Good for him.
If you want a similar vibe to net decking without the cards that you don't like, just go to EDH Rec.
Yeah.
Click on all the cards that look good to you
Yeah.
until you have
Until you have 100.
62 or 100. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
60. Yeah. That's because I was looking at them like the bracket form, I'm like, wow, this is awful. Because like what I wanted to do was because my original idea for the deck, the only reason why I went to the idea of net decking was because it's too much effort to build my own deck. But what I wanted to do was a deck focused around like the instances. The instance that I would be using would be somehow like get me value of like the one thing that's like has flash that like when you was it Fairy Mastermind, I think it's like when someone else draws you draw.
Yeah.
I wanted like stuff like that like doesn't actively negatively impact them, it just benefits me as well. And then also Y'shtola trigger because drain, but then I look at these decks and it's like Sheldred, Phyrexian bullshit, counterspell, deny that, or like remove, destroy target creature, draw some cards. I'm like, wow, this is awful.
The unfortunate thing about the Esper colors, white, blue, black, is that people who build those decks are control players. Like that's it.
They're all just like control decks.
There are cards in those colors that aren't control necessarily cards.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what people are going to put in their decks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, EDH Rec, really easy to just put together a quick first draft of a deck. Just literally clicking on cards that sound fun to you.
Yeah. I think what I'm probably going to end up doing is seeing if my soul can survive running a net deck. And then, if I feel awful, then finding a way to modify it or whatever.
Because EDH Rec has this nice feature of there's literally a plus. You click on the plus and it adds it to like a cache.
Net decking is harder than I thought because I'm like, I thought there would just be one obvious option here, and I'm like, but there's like 15.
Yeah.
Which one do I choose?
Turns out people build decks.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, which one am I supposed to choose? One of which was running like 26 lands. I'm like, what? I think it was like 35 with multi-face. I think it just had a shitload of multi-face cards or something, but it was still like on the lower end, even with the multi-face. And I was just like, whoa. I mean, it has a low mana curve, but dang. And also, like, it's just weird as someone who enjoys red-green so far, I think, and I guess, I'm Teamer, I've been playing Teamer, but I'm, like, looking, I'm like, what do you mean there's 8 creatures in the deck? What do you mean? 8? Not even double digits? What are we doing here?
Magic is notorious for having control decks with, like, a creature in them.
Yeah.
And like the whole point of the deck is, well, this is more for standard than commander.
Yeah.
Is just make it so your opponent doesn't do anything, and then just like you have like a 2/2 that'll just eventually kill them.
Yeah.
There was this problem. Are you familiar with companions?
Yeah.
There was this problem where there was a deck where there was a companion that had like some really easy requirement to put as your companion, and so the thing is like. That would be the only creature in the deck was the companion who was technically like outside of the deck, and so that was the win condition was just destroy their thing, counter the spell, and then this guy's just gonna come in. It wasn't even like good stats or a good effect or anything. It was just a creature.
Wow.
That's Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I do want to build it, but like my original, I also don't want to like monopolize the turn time as well. Of like, I cast an instant, I cast another instant. Aha! I'm drawing cards now. I'm doing stuff, and then when it gets to my turn, cast, draw, drain, draw. Like just like I don't want to, because like what I wanted to do was like ideally the problem is in order to drain you have to cast a non-creature spell that's 3 mana or more.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to be like I cast 1 per everybody's turn. Aha! Boink! I've drawn some cards and I drain everybody. It's the next person's turn. Boink! I draw some cards and I drain everybody. Boink! I draw some cards until it doesn't take much time.
Yeah.
But like, that's not what Bracket 4 wants to do. Bracket 4 says I destroy your stuff, and anything that I don't destroy is you just never got to play in the first place because I countered it. And I was just like, oh man, I don't know that I want to do this. But I do want to drain, because that's the thing is the drain is what I want.
Yeah.
I want to just drain people, but the only way to do that is to cast non-creature spells that cost 3 or greater. And the best way to do that in blue, black, white is to just destroy people's stuff.
Cecil has discovered the screen.
Yeah, he's just staring at it like a hawk. Cecil, what do you think about the current state of Magic the Gathering? I think he also hates UB.
As in Blue Black or Universes Beyond?
Universes Beyond.
Cecil would be a black player, not because of his color, but because there's a lot of cats.
There are a lot of cats, yeah.
Well, I guess there's cats in white as well. He'd be a white-black cats player.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a deck for that somewhere.
Probably.
Did you guys hear that a new dinosaur species was discovered?
I did
No.
not.
A new species of Spinosaurus.
Whoa.
Now we have 2 species of Spinosaurus.
Hi.
And it has like a big on its
Whoa.
head.
Are you sure it's not just happy to see the paleontologist? I can't believe that works so well on that one.
We are very very mature here and leave your brain at the door.
We never introed the podcast.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
kept meaning to. You guys
We just kept talking.
Yeah.
This should just be the boys' chat while Gretchen sits in a corner episode.
So I've been trying to theory craft a new deck.
No. Let her roll the intro over an hour into the episode.
It's fine. They'll never know. They'll never know.
There you
Hello. Are you done? Hello and welcome back to Leave Your Brain at the Door. I'm very tired today, so we're not doing anything.
In case you didn't already see that. Oh.
So I've been working on this.
And we just go right back to it. Right back to Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone.
So I don't know what I want. Well, I have an idea of what I want the deck to be. I just don't know what I want the commander to be.
Mm-hmm.
The deck is something
Your mom.
like, I want the commander to be like a good value piece.
Did you say your mom?
That's what
No.
she said. I just want the commander to be like some like good ETB or tap
Yeah.
ability or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just want to make a lot of copies of it.
Mm.
Whether it's like creature enters as or like make a token copy. I'm trying to I'm just having problems figuring out the commander. I'm like, ooh, what colors? Blue is a lot of copy shenanigans. Red has some, like maybe blue, black, red. But none of these commanders in blue, black, red look interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had a huge idea, which is the 8-mana Sauron. Because I thought it was an ETB effect, but it's a cast effect.
Mm.
It's when you cast it, amass 5 orcs, I think, mill 5, then return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. I was like, if I copy this thing, huge. No, they thought about that, because that would be insane. It's on cast. And I was like, oh, well, what if I, like, airbend it? Airbending is almost strictly in white. It is not a white card.
Yeah. I mean, it rough.
Turns out, expensive, powerful card. They actually thought about it just breaking the game.
Yeah. That concept for that deck is gonna feel really great until Jackson plays his fucking white Elish Norn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Doorkeeper Thrall, which I don't think he runs in any of his decks. But
Yeah.
I run in exactly one deck.
I'm very curious to see how a net deck, like how well I can pilot a bracket 4 Y'shtola deck and see how it does into Jackson's shenanigans.
I mean, it doesn't take a lot of effort to just
That's
like,
what I
print
mean.
it out and just.
That's what I'm thinking.
So-
I think I'm just gonna grab one and just. The problem, I just have to pick which one I'm selecting.
Mhm.
I don't know, and see how any of them feel. I just like. I feel like a part of my soul. I feel like I will become Phyrexian if I like play a deck with Phyrexians in it or something. I also found out that what is it? The Skitter Scrawling Crawler. I didn't realize that was a Phyrexian card, and now I hate that. So yeah, I hate Phyrexians. They're the bad guys in Magic, and man, yeah, I don't like enemy conversion, whatever you call that, corruption or whatever. That makes me upset in stories when it happens. I don't like it. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but it does. So Phyrexians are that, and I don't like that. So I hate Phyrexians. Also, just the gameplay on those cards. They're always like, I murdered your dog and your cat, and I took your partner, and I shot you in the leg. And also, I also stole your identity, so I got all of your bank account too. Like, that's like always every Phyrexian card ever is like, I'm gonna do all of my stuff but more, and all of your stuff no longer works.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I feel like Sheoldred, the Apocalypse doesn't bother me as much. It feels like it's less egregious because unless you combo with a bunch of other stuff, the like drains for more. It doesn't like instantly win the game, but it does just gain you a lot of, especially in a deck that draws a lot of cards, does gain you a lot of life, and it can pump out a lot of damage if you're not.
The thing about that card is, like it's really easy to make like an OTK around it. Because if
Yeah.
you're putting it in a deck with like blue or red, you just make everybody wheel and then everybody dies.
Yeah, that's why it's showing up in the bracket 4 decks.
The first I played one. That's not true. The first time I played Commander at our game store, I didn't even know how to proxy cards at the time. I was literally using an art card of Galadriel that I got from one of my boxes. It's like, it does this, I promise. And one of the more try-hard people there was playing. It was me, Van, and this guy. It was like before a draft.
Yeah.
And he was playing Nekusar.
Okay, yeah.
Plays Nekusar. Next turn,
Children.
wheel, we die.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, oh.
That's the
That was fun. That was a great game.
Yeah, that's the cringe part.
I had a good time.
That's the cringe part about Group Slug is that like when it's optimized, it's not fun for everybody else.
Yeah.
Cause you just optimize the fun. You just because like there's not really anything they can do about it other than removing the piece from entirely, and then it's not fun for the Group Slug player.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably just net deck the first option that shows up in Google results, and then see how that goes, and then try a different one if it doesn't feel good to the pod. Not this pod, Commander pod.
Yeah. I literally showed up with a deck full of like draft commons and a proxy commander.
Oh, and somebody whipped out a freaking Nekusar Shieldred. Oh.
Now, like, he had no idea.
Right,
He didn't know
well,
that I
this was before the
literally
bracket
just
system too, right?
started. Yeah, it was back when Lord of the Rings came out.
Yeah. Okay.
He didn't know that I had just started playing Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, that's rough.
Because we didn't have a Rule Zero conversation.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. Like, Pod needs to have a Rule Zero conversation because I still don't know what. Like, I know what Van's decks do. I know what some of your decks do. I know what my deck does. And I'm starting to get a handle on what some of Jackson's decks do. And I, like, sort of know some of Tripp's decks. But, like, also I don't. Because, like, I know Nekusar wants to drain people. Or not drain people, but hit people. Or not hit, get people to draw cards and hurt them. I know,
Cecil is fascinated by your hand movement.
He doesn't play that land destruction deck, right, anymore?
I think he took it apart.
Yeah, so he took that apart.
Positive, but
I don't even think I ever played against him, and I'm glad I didn't, because land destruction feels not fun to play against.
Yeah. Especially when it's targeted land destruction. It wasn't even like everybody's equal. He was like, you know what, John? You don't get those two.
Yeah, that
lands.
doesn't feel great.
My lands.
Bad for biodiversity.
There's there's the what are his other decks? Oh, there's the one that makes people combat. That's cool, I think.
Yeah, that one. Things like that are very interesting.
Yeah.
It turns Magic into Hearthstone.
Yeah, it's just like everybody must attack. All right, cool. But also that can feel frustrating when it's like, oh, I gotta swing with my 2/1 value engine. It's dead.
Yeah. Because it makes you make interesting plays. It's like, oh, well, if I have a way to tap my own creature, I can keep it alive.
Right.
Cards that make you think
yeah.
more about how to play the game are usually pretty fun.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just don't have that option. It's like, well, I guess I'm swinging.
Yeah. Well, it's something that's like you'd have to prep and throw. You'd have to have things that can allow you to do that in your deck in the first place. Like.
Yeah.
So if you don't, then it's not making you think harder about Magic. It's making you be like, man, I hate this game because I can't do anything of what I want to do, and the stuff that I have that is to counter other people is not meant for countering what they're doing to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I mean, Commander's just a hard game to like get right. But the point being, I just think Rule Zero conversations should be had, and I think we should probably do that. No problem.
We just have the general idea that you can kind of do whatever you want, just please no, like, turn 2 wins.
Yeah, basically. that's basically been our pod. Please just don't, like, win on turn 2, and that's about it.
And be somewhat respectful of each other's time.
Yeah, basically. Or at least don't be mad that other people are tuning out at that point.
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing a thing. Yeah, I don't know. And then also, I'm going to be honest, was it last... I don't know if it was last PlayStation or the PlayStation 4, maybe a combination of the two, but I was like, ooh, I'm going to bring back that hateful version of this deck, of my dragon deck. I'm going to bring back the hateful version that runs removal. Don't make me do it. I'm starting to feel like I need to bring that back. But I digress. I want to play League of Legends.
Alan wants to play League of Legends. So who's the winner?
I also wait. Oh shit! I do have time constraint. Okay, no, it's good. 7:30. Dinner time is 7:30. I should watch anime too.
Hour and 12 minutes.
I should also catch up on my backlog. Wow, you think I could clone myself?
No.
No.
Are you sure?
Well, technically you could clone yourself in the sense that you could scientifically create someone who's genetically identical to you.
You think they'll like being my slave?
No. I also think they will be an infant.
Where's the darn DBZ growth pods or whatever when you need them?
Hyperbolic time change.
Hyperbolic time.
Where's
No, that slows things down. I
the
think.
pocket dimension from Fate?
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the pocket dimension for Fates? Somebody give me that. I haven't even played Fates, but I need one of those. I'm gonna raise my clone to be subservient to me. I feel like this is some very morally position.
Leave your brain at the door does not condone you shades of one Alan favor.
Are you sure? It'd be pretty cool to have a clone of yourself.
No.
Just saying.
I'd have to feed it.
Oh shoot!
It would
I didn't
have
think
to
about
get
that
a job
part.
too.
Oh no!
What if it?
What have I done?
What if it's better than me and it replaces me?
Well, then I'm gone. Sick.
What if it gets jealous of me and kills me in the night?
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same
You got a
thing.
point.
I'm not worried about this problem. Which, speaking of...
Just make it quick, clone.
Yeah, speaking of... I am at the point in Remarried Empress where at the end, Duke Ergi's backstory... Oh! Basically, spoilers for literally, 5 chapters from the end of Remarried Empress, a webtoon / comic, I think,
It's a novel
web novel or something, yeah. Basically, there's this side character who hasn't had that much relevance, but it's kind of existed for a while, and you find out his backstory is so he had a sickly mom, and then they brought in a woman who looked like his mom to pretend to be his mom for a bit, and then she basically blackmailed the family into letting her pretend to be his mom more, and then it's likely, I haven't gotten confirmation yet, but it's highly likely that when him as a child was like, nah, the world needs to know, it doesn't matter, I love my mom, it's likely she set fire to the fucking building and saved him from something on, basically set up the circumstances so she could come out looking like a savior and saving him. And I don't know, it's not confirmed that she did it yet, because I'm probably next chapter will be like, yep, she did it. But yeah, she basically replaced his sickly mother, and it was yeah, okay, clone's taking the relation is, in this case it's not a direct clone, but it's someone who looked very similar, replacing them. So maybe I shouldn't make a clone. Maybe I should just get on that backlog. Stop being so addicted to...
upset the balance.
Yeah, maybe I should just stop being addicted to gacha games. Actually, do stuff. Who could have thought? It feels like the answer to all of my problems always comes back to, maybe you should stop being addicted to gacha games. Have you considered that? I did consider it, just...
For your consideration.
Sorry, I totally cut off us closing it out there. What were we going to close it out on again? I said something that seemed like a good ending point, and then I continued.
You said I want to play League of Legends.
Oh yeah, I want to play League of Legends!
That's your
Speaking
cue.
of gaming addictions and not stopping them.
That one's a healthy addiction. Trust me. I can stop anytime.
We can stop anytime.
I can stop anytime.
Or we just don't want, there's no reason to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, League is a fun, team-based, competitive outlet where I scream at randoms.
Mm-hmm. They can't hear it, but
Yeah, exactly.
it helps us.
Yeah, exactly.
Although they can soon with
with the new
incoming
voice chat. Oh my god!
voice
Like,
chat.
did you see the Mandaro clip of like they made like a local version and it's just like a Briar ult across the screen and like flies across his team and says, "Wow!" It's so good.
Hey, Spazzy had that idea first, like 8 years ago.
It's so good.
Whenever Scion rework happened, he literally said they should have a voice chat for League and it should be like area based. So you have Scion going, "I'm going in for a gang." Anyways,
I'm not looking forward to being a 26-plus-year-old and then getting paired with a 10-year-old support that's slamming their head on the keyboard.
I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna mute.
That's probably a good idea.
I've survived League of Legends this time without voice chat. Voice chat is not gonna help us win the game. Maybe I'll give it a try. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean it is. Hopefully, it would increase sympathy/empathy.
No.
It does to some degree. Humanizes people a little
That's
bit.
a DXD opening. Or is it an ending? I'm pretty sure it's an
Anyways, thank you for listening to Leave Your Brain at the Door.
This has been the boys shouting it out.
Our favorite podcast. Alan's hosting next time.
I win! I got new glasses, by the way.
Cecil's favorite podcast.
That's probably true.
Did I win because I got new glasses?
I'll never tell.
Wait, you actually aren't going to tell us?
No.
You can't do this to it.
She just
Yeah, I
did.
can.
Bye.
I'm in charge today. I can do whatever I want.